Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I'm not going to do any cooking today, but yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm having for lunch here. I got a tiny glass of wine, potato skin, and battered chicken, and a tossed salad with seeds. And you say, well, why are you showing pictures of your food? Why do fucking people do that now? And I'm going to tell you why right now, Judge. We take pictures of our food and things we really, really love the most. We will take the photo. And I appreciate food. I appreciate every bite. I make sure it's created with love and attention. And I don't squander when it comes to what I'm putting in my mouth or in my mind. We're living for Satan here in this hellhole. And the only thing that you can do right now is appreciate what you do have. Stay in a good mood. You dwell in the state of mind you die in. You know, your imagination is carried with you, and that is your mood, pretty much. Make sure your imagination has love and peace and appreciation for life, for organic life, not the artificial life. That's what they're doing, guys, is they're replacing women using education in universities, and they're teaching everybody the wrong things. We have to move away from data and numbers and really not give a shit about percentages and start caring about the whole picture, the whole pie. And we are all part of it. None of us are excluded. If you've got beams in your eyes, you're part of God. You're part of Christ. You were born Christ. Every infant is born Christ. Pure love. And you know it because you love babies. That's Christ. Now that innocence and vulnerability and willingness to see past everybody's flaws and just love is what we all need to do. I know that people are very confused now more than ever. And they're starting to realize that we've been led astray by liars, cheaters, thieves, and murderers. They've made many of us infertile. I was made infertile. I was told I was lucky to have Trevor at 18. And they target certain individuals. They target people that are evolving with consciousness. Some people are evolving with consciousness of Christ, and other people are not. They're devolving with the consciousness of Satan. And they don't care about other people. They only care about themselves at this point. And they sure don't appreciate what we have here. They can't. You know, I wouldn't worry too much about drinking. I can't drink all that much anymore. But I'd worry about the people that make the drinkers want to drink more than I would worry about the drinkers. Really. Because my father and my son, they like to have a drink or a toke. And they were demonized here. And it's easy to demonize the ones that are trying to hide away, tuck away, using alcohol or anything else. They go to extremes with it because they don't want to feel, you see. But psychopaths already can't feel, and they don't have empathy for the drunks or the drug addicts. They don't have any empathy. So they just like to demonize them even more and crush them down even more. Do you know how many tens of hundreds of thousands of kids are dying of overdoses, drug overdoses, or suicide? And you know what the parents are doing and thinking? You little brat. You turned your life over to drugs. You died now. The party's over, Chris. The party's over, Chris. I say the party's over, Chris, because I saw that in an obituary in the Vancouver Sun. I was teaching life skills to people on income assistance. And there was a young man there, probably around 20, on welfare from downtown Vancouver. And he was on welfare, and his rehabilitation worker made him come to my program. And I really liked him. And then I saw he got a job and he left my program. And then a few weeks later, I saw the obituary in the Vancouver Sun. And the last words the mother wrote in the obituary, "The party is over." And I said, and I wasn't even woke then. I just said, "Oh, you fucking bitch. You just lost your son forever." I knew that intuitively. You don't demonize your kids. You don't judge them. You don't think the worst of them. And you don't assume the reason why they're dead is bad behavior. They're wrong. Everybody's wrong here. You're raised wrong. To be tough love people. To be authorities. But you're wrong about everything and everybody. I'm gonna eat my lunch now.
I would like to let everyone know that I am now trans-vaccinated. Trans-vaccinated, that's right. That's someone who believes that they're vaccinated, but I'm really not. Okay. I made this decision because I felt as though I was being attacked in the world for not being vaccinated. And so I decided to become trans-vaccinated. If you agree with me, I appreciate you. And if you have been vaccinated, please accept me as one who has not been vaccinated, but I identify as being vaccinated. Thank you. Thank you all. I love you.
Hello, everybody. I hope you thought that was funny. If anything's going to drive me smoking again, it's going to be emotion. It's going to be my emotion. And so that's why I've got to try and find some comedy somewhere, no matter how pathetic comedy is around here. I will find it, and I will laugh. And that's the only way I'll stay not smoking today. That's what I'm counting on anyway. I'm taking the Nicorettes now. It's, what day is it today? It is, 11:22 on 11/19. It's 11:22 a.m. on 11/19. And I quit on 11/11. But, I've got a problem with my radiator over there. You see that black? It's coming from my radiator. And I told my landlord, and he's playing semantics with me. Like showing up early in the morning when I'm not ready for him. And then he gets mad that I'm not ready for him. And my emotions, my friends, are not good. I'm a little sensitive, a little more hypersensitive than typical. So I have to be aware of that and control my thoughts. If I can't control my thoughts, then I gotta go watch something and watch TV or something, just not think for a while. So I am a human being, and life is not perfect, and it will never be perfect. You have to go with the ups and downs, and to get what you want in life, try and keep the focus. The focus is, I am a non-smoker. I don't want to smoke. It's really bad for you. And it saves me a lot of money not smoking. It gets me excited of what I could buy if I'm not smoking. So I use hypnosis, self-hypnosis, by using words that conjure up images in my head, in my imagination. Like every time I think about a cigarette, I'll try to think about a big, ugly, horrible cigarette emitting yellow goo everywhere. You have to change the program, with your own thoughts and your own images. We're so sorely brainwashed here to work against ourselves and each other that I don't even know how we're alive and not killing each other off right now. But I know people are very angry, and when people are angry and in fear, they take it out on people, and always the wrong people. Typically, they take it out on the people they love the most. I think my landlord really loves me. He loves me in my little protected house here. I told you that there's two worlds going on, right? That there's a unconscious world and the conscious world that you're aware of. And the unconscious world is people going about their business and not knowing why they do what they do and why they meet with each other. Like, why am I here in Quebec City in this safe suburban neighborhood in a little apartment that's perfect with numbers that match my fifth dimension code deciphering and dot connecting abilities. So I'm here for a reason, and Mark is here for a reason too. Only he doesn't know it, He just doesn't know why he puts up with me. But I drive him crazy. I really do. And we can't even talk to one another because he's French and I'm English. So I think that's a lot of our problem, is that he thinks after 4 years I should be speaking French by now. And I couldn't be more in agreement. But I just couldn't learn. I was in too much trauma, and I was working through all my feelings when I first got here. And there's nobody to talk to during the pandemic. And now I will learn. But, I want to quit smoking first, and that's hard. Whatever happens, I'm my best friend. I am my own best friend. And I want to teach other people to be the same. If you're going through something like I'm going through now, then remember that time that you've gone through it. Don't sit there and judge me. We've all gone through times, and I'm going to walk you through how I am coping. And I cope by trying to keep my mood, because the emotions are going to drive me to smoke. They're going to drive me to smoke if I'm in anger. That's for sure. Or even hurt. So the only way I can control my mood is through my thoughts, guys. And that's how you can control yours too. Are you one of those bad mood people all the time? Then hear me out. You may be able to change if you want. You don't have to be in a bad mood. You can actually feel peace and be in peace in life, It's a good thing. I hate it when I lose faith in myself. Don't you? Like when I think, this isn't gonna work out, and then you start using all these conjured up thoughts. Well, smoking really isn't all that bad, and why should I not smoke? I should smoke this whole house up and really bother the landlord. Like, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, the devil can come out. The devil can come out of you when you're quitting smoking or quitting a habit. And you have to know that. You have to understand that those thoughts were brought to you by something else, and you want to try a new way of thinking. Because our thoughts and our imaginations are the manifester. I keep thinking like that, guess what I'm going to do? I gotta smoke. And I have to remember I don't want to smoke. I hate smoking. It costs so much money. And it gets in my way of doing life. I have things to do. So I will keep up my good mood and find some more comedy. I hope you all have a great day. Nana Marie in Quebec